When it comes to sighting in open water, there's 3 common mistakes that I frequently see swimmers do. Number 1, not sighting frequently enough. I cannot stress the importance of sighting frequently, especially until you round the first buoy or the first marker that you're turning around to make sure you're on track. So what I stress this at open water swim clinics that I give, and then I go watch the swimmer take off and I see them, their heads down, they're breathing, they're not sighting, they're just swimming, and then all of a sudden the current takes them off pace and they're turned around, they take 20-30 strokes, they look up and there's no buoy to be seen and they have no idea where they are. Their legs sink, they get a little panic, they get a little turned around, and then they have to kind of get a little bit, oriented to where they are. So number 1 mistake is not sighting frequently enough. Number 2 is trying to sight and breathe at the same time. So swimmers are taking their strokes. Let's say they take 4 strokes before a breath. They'll push their arm up, they'll push their body up to sight and to breathe. Their legs sink, their balance is off, and then they have to look down, and it takes energy to get their legs back on top of the water. So let's talk about that again. 4 strokes, they look up to breathe, their legs sink, they're trying to sight and breathe at the same time. That costs too much energy. The third mistake, it's less efficient. Swimmers will breathe to their side that they're comfortable breathing on, and then they'll sight. I'm going to take 4 strokes per breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. They take a breath and then they drag their chin up and they try to sight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a breath and then they drag up and they try to sight. What happens there is, again, their legs are going to sink, their balance is off. They start to push down because they try to sight after they took a breath. So 3 common sighting mistakes I see. Number 1, not sighting frequently enough. Number 2, trying to breathe and sight up at the same time. And number 3, taking a breath before they sight.